I look forward to the drills because I think that I'm very. I think people really, overlook me, and I'm about to show some people up to me.
Tiny, what do people say to you when they know your nickname's Tiny? They find out your name's Tiny.
They say that's very ironic because you're not tiny. So, but it's kind of like my trademark now. People call me that since high school. And I just really love it.
What do you want your trade? Yeah, do you like that name?
I do.
What do you want your trademark to be in the NFL?
My trademark to be in the NFL, I want to be known as a hard worker. I want to be a guy that comes in to work every day. I want to, click up with an older guy, a veteran, and learn how to become a better pro. Go to work every day, and the goal is just like the goal is to be all pro. The goal is to be, in Ohio one day for the Hall of Fame. So but you got to take baby steps to get there. So I'm trying to do little things so I can become great.
What are some of the things you're going to be wanting to showcase when you do the drills? Footwork, hand speed?
Footwork, hand speed. As far as 40, I want to show guys that I can run, show guys that I can move in space, show guys that I'm healthy. Those are the biggest things.
What about the Titans? Obviously you grew up with them in your backyard. Have you given much thought to boy, it'd be nice to be with that franchise or anything like that, or is it just any franchise at this point?
At this point, it's any franchise. But to go back home, it's nothing like the love you get back at home. When I go back to Knoxville, the love you get in Knoxville, the love I get in Nashville, just from going to the University of Tennessee, it's crazy. So, to go back home, that would be great. But I'm just trying to get drafted. That's all.
Hey Joe, what's the journey been like to get here? You start off at Ensworth, went to Pearl-Cohn, to Tennessee, now finally here. How would you describe?
It's been a lot of adversity. You can say what you want to about me, but I'm a fighter. I've been a fighter my whole life. I fought through a lot. A lot of personal things, but it is what it is. I know when I get to the NFL, there's going to be a lot of adversity, but I'm ready for it.
Who first called you Tiny? How'd you get that?
When I first transferred to Ensworth in the 10th grade, they started calling me Tiny, and it just kind of stayed with me. So,
how big were you at that point?
At that time, I was about 6'5", 310.
How big was the guy that called you Tiny?
It was a girl, by the way. It was a girl, right? So she was probably every bit of 5'2", 100 pounds, so yeah.
How many other nicknames did you have before Tiny? Were there any others that you had?
I had a friend who called me Fat Boy Slim, and I had some friends that called me the Black Italian, because Antonio's kind of like an Italian name, so yeah, that's kind of like when you go on my Instagram, you'll see, I say on there, I put all my names, I put Big Tiny, the Black Italian, Fat Boy Slim, all this stuff.
It's been like that. I think you have 4 Tennessee linemen here at the Combine.
Yes.
You're not surprised by that? And what's it?
Very good players, We could have been. You look at the film this year, very inconsistent at times, but a great offensive line. You can look at 2012, 2013. You combine that together. Easily one of the top offensive lines in Tennessean history, in my opinion. We worked our butts off, and through all the adversity, we stuck together. And it's a brotherhood, it's a bond that'll never be broken. So everybody who's here obviously has worked for everything they've gotten. But I'm really proud to see all my brothers here and getting the recognition.